Welcome to the Committed Lifestyle Podcast. I'm your host, Jody, and each week we're going to be diving in deep, covering all things that help you step up your game, master your mindset, and help you commit to creating the life you desire. So if you're ready for that, let's get started. Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode. I just first want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I appreciate it more than you know, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying these episodes. And if there's something that you ever want me to talk about, just send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook. I'd be more than happy to address anything that you feel like you need a little extra help with. So, one thing, however, I think that a lot of us need help with, especially those that are entrepreneurs, network marketers, indirect sales, personal trainers, anybody. Actually, this could be anything in any kind of sales position. So anybody talking to somebody, trying to get them to buy their product or service. A lot of times, if we're new to this and we have not a lot of education or experience on the do's and don'ts, we can really get shut down a lot. And I just want to have a little chit chat with what people really care about when you want to talk to them about your product or service and what actually sticks in their ears. So what we say and what actually catches people's ears and attention are often two different things. Just like I was saying, if we haven't learned enough and tried enough to know what really opens people's ears. And I know for myself, when I was starting out in the network marketing industry years ago, I had no idea exactly what I was saying. I had some scripts, but it never really felt authentic. And I just really kind of did it wrong. And I said too much too soon. I said a lot of the wrong things, and it just didn't really go so good. So there was a lot of trial and error, and I want to help streamline your process so that whatever it is that you're doing, you can better understand how to connect with people and really get their ears to open up. Because there truly is an art to connecting with people and getting them to want to listen, to want to help you, to want to have you help them, or just open the door for starting a new relationship with a new contact. And you know what? This even carries into like personal relationships. I kid you not. It's just a killer little trick to know how to connect with people. I promise you that. So, but what I see happen too often, and again, I was so guilty of this, I probably still am at times, whether it be in person, through text messages, Instagram, Facebook, is people who are brand new to the world of having something to sell, like network marketers, health coaches, personal trainers, women in direct sales. Those are just the few that I'm going to name because that's really the ones that I see it happen with, is that they just go straight for the kill, meaning they pitch you with their product and verbally vomit all over you without ever getting your permission to hear about it and without actually finding out about the person, about their life, their cares, their needs, and what they're looking for to make their life better. So you've either been in one or two of these positions or maybe both. I've been in both. You've either been the person who has gotten bombarded by someone who just has vomited all over you what they're doing without you ever saying that you want to hear, or you have been the person who has directly contacted someone and literally has said everything about your company, your product, your services, why you think that they would be great at it, and da-da-da-da-da, and you never took the time to ask them if they're even interested in hearing more, if they even have a need for what it is that you do. And, again, I did the same thing for a good, probably a year or two before I realized that it wasn't working. And what it did was it put a bad taste in my friends' mouths, and a lot of other people's mouths had bad taste in them from it. And it also caused people to avoid conversation with me out of, I'm guessing, fear and annoyance that that's all I would talk about. I even got labeled like by my company's name um repeatedly by people, and I started realizing, I'm like, well, that's not a good like nickname to be known by when that's they think that's all that I talk about. And I did have some friends blatantly call me out that, Jody, that's all you ever talk about, and you talk about it too much. And so that was very eye-opening for me, and I'm so grateful that that happened, because it just really showed me what I need to be focusing on with people, and it's really focusing on caring about them and finding out about their needs. So if you've ever done this, it's okay. We're going to show you how to kind of eliminate doing that from here forward and not put a bad taste in your friends and family and acquaintances' mouth, because nobody likes a vomit tasting mouth. All right, so there really is, though, just like a much more elegant and welcoming way to talk to people and to share with them about what it is your new venture is, and finding out, if they're interested or not. And that's what we're going to talk about on this episode. So again, no matter what business you're in, we're all in the business of building relationships and networking. And that's where the focus needs to be with connecting people. I really like this analogy. Think of dating. You don't just meet someone new and then ask them to marry you before you've gone on one date, right? No, that would be crazy. Everyone would call you crazy, and that person would probably go running because they think you're batshit crazy. What do? You learn about them. You spend time getting to know them. They learn about you. You find out about each other's preferences in a partner and in life, and if you even get along, if you're compatible. You learn about someone. You learn to care about them. You learn to just have a genuine interest in them. And then, when dating, of course, you're going to find out if they're a good fit for you or not, or if you're a good fit for them. And it's so similar when it comes to building our business. You must date your network of people. You need to learn about them. You need to earn their trust. You need to get permission to share about what it is you're doing. Now, what I'm not saying is, I'm saying don't be secretive about what you're doing. I'm not saying that at all, because when you do first meet someone, they're always going to ask you, oh, what do you do? And it's really good to have a quick little, I'm a XYZ. I'm a network marketer. I'm a personal trainer. Something that's quick and to the point, not this drawn out thing about what it is that you do that's probably kind of vague too. I mean, this is what we're going to get into. So here's some things to know. Never start out a new conversation on any medium, text message, in person, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that, by talking about your product or service and all the details about it and why they would love it or kill it in this business without showing an interest in them first. Showing an interest in someone can look something like this. It's really easy. First, if you're going to be on social media, or you're going to be connecting with them maybe via text, check their social media and find out something about them or their kids, something they've been up to, and then you can comment on that when you message or text them. So a lot of times I'll just do that with my friends when I've thought about them and I want to see how they're doing. I'll just do a quick little scroll, see what they're up to. And, then when I text them, I'm like, hey, how are you doing? I just saw that you guys went to blah, 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 blah. How was that? Holy crap, that's amazing. Tell me more about it. I miss you. Things like that. If it's someone that you don't really know and you're commenting through a direct message to them, well, you can bring up something like, hey, I just wanted to reach out to you. Really happy to be connecting with you on here. And I got to say, your kids are adorable. How old are they? Start building that rapport and building that trust with them. You are not going in straight for the kill. You really have to get in your head that sales in this avenue of network marketing, direct sales, all that stuff, it's a slow process for a lot of the relationships, and you have to be willing to go slow, like the slow and steady wins the race motto. So you want to start building those relationships with people and just really easing into that. They're going to ask you about what it is that you do. You're going to find the window to say something. Don't worry, it's going to come. I know you want it and I know you want it now, but this is why you want to constantly be keeping a full pipeline so that you have people who are brand new contacts. You have people that you're already engaging with. You have people that you're following up with. You've got this full pipeline of where you're cycling through all these different stages that you're in your different relationships, and that you'll always constantly be engaging someone new in what you do. And so if you're just getting started, be patient with stage 1, which is connecting with people and building trust. Stage 2 and 3 is going to come, which is engaging in what you do, seeing if they have the interest, and then follow up, having customers, things like that. That comes down the line. Okay, next little thing you can do to show an interest is kind of what I just was saying before. Tell them that you thought about them. This applies to friends, family members, maybe someone that you've connected with before and you're following up with them. You can reach out and send a simple message saying something like, hey, Sally, I just thought about you. I hope you're doing really good. Would love to get an update from you. Talk to you soon. Something like that. Keep it simple. Keep it short. Just really loving, caring, so that when they read that, they're like, God, I love being thought of. That was so nice. You could even add something in there. Hey, I just thought about you. I saw you just did this. Kind of stems back to the first one. I just thought about you. You could talk about something you guys have done in the past. Maybe you've taken the same workout class together. Hey, I just thought about you. I just finished with Pilates. I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. Can't wait to hear from you. You guys, so super simple and caring. And now put yourself in the receiver's end. How good would it feel when you got that message from someone who's not just trying to sell you instantly, but that is showing that they thought of you and that they care? You're more inclined to text them back. Whereas opposed, if you started the conversation saying, hey, I just thought of you. I just got started in this new business venture. I think you'd absolutely love it. The products are amazing. So is the business side. Let me know when you want to talk more. Well, that, my friends, sounds like the only person you really are caring about is yourself and what you have to offer and trying to make some money, which all of that stuff is great because we know in the end it benefits the other person. But the way it comes across is yucky usually for most people. And you might have a select few who are way okay with that. And they're like, yeah, tell me more. But you're going to have a lot of people who are going to say either not answer you back, or they might feel obligated to ask to know more and then say, no, they're okay. It costs too much, not the right time, whatever their reasons are. That's majority of what's going to happen. You're going to get a lot of no, not nows, no's, or no answers. So just stay with the caring, compassionate theme, and I promise you, you will get so much further. Okay, last thing of showing an interest of what it can look like is if you know that this person that you're going to talk to could be potentially interested based on past conversations, you can say something like, hey, let's go back to Sally. Hey, Sally, I hope your New Year's is starting off great. I just thought of you. I have zero idea if you'd be interested, but are you still into XYZ? That could be the gym. Are you still into your health kick? Are you still into the network marketing company you were with? It could be whatever it was that makes you believe that they have an interest based on a past conversation. Let me know if you are. No biggie if not. And regardless, fill me in on how you've been and what you've been up to. Loving your pics on IG, by the way. Something like that. Guys, it's way easy when you think of the other person first and how they would want to be treated. So I really hope that was helpful for you. Those are some quick little tidbits that you could start implementing now into your business, whether you're brand new, just getting started in some kind of sales position, or in a network marketing or entrepreneurial venture, or if you're seasoned in what you're doing, but just need a little extra help on how to connect with people more easily. When you really think about how you want to be approached and that it's like dating, it will make things so much smoother for you in the way that you could connect with people. And once you really start to get this down and start to hone in on it, you're going to see that it's going to help you in all your other relationships. It's not going to help you in just the ones that are advancing your career or your business, but it's going to be helping you in how to communicate with, let's say you have a job, how to communicate better with customers, how to communicate better with your friends, your family, your significant other, with someone that you're looking to get into a relationship with. It's going to help you in every single area where you hold relationships. And it's pretty freaking cool once you start to get it down, because you just really start to see people like are so warm and welcoming. They love being around you. They love hearing from you. And they're always open to seeing how they can help you, and they're open to seeing how you can help them. So I really hope that episode was helpful for you guys. Let me know if it was by sending me a message over on Instagram or Facebook. I love hearing from you guys. And you know what? I just hope everyone's New Year's is going great. And I just want you all to just be effing amazing at everything that you do. And I want you to succeed in every venture that you partake on. And with that being said, we only have one life to live. It is your job to make it amazing. So until next time, much love to you.